Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. The wind has been nuts here. It keeps looking like it's gonna rain, but I don't think we get rain till tomorrow. I keep getting excited about rain because I love rain, and then I remember that we have a roof with a leak in it, and it's gonna pour into my living room, and then I'm like, never mind, let's not rain. Let's forget about that. Anyways, thank you so much for the sweet messages and the prayers. I couldn't respond back to all of y'all, even if I wanted to. So many messages of encouragement, and I appreciate it so much. My family does, and I feel the prayers for sure. My grandpa is moving into hospice today. So it's been a pretty rough weekend, pretty rough day. I don't re-record slides. You guys know this, but I have re-recorded this now 5 times because I'm just trying to keep this for what it is, which is the biggest blessing out of all of this is that my grandpa is an extremely Christian man. He knows where he's going. He's ready to be with Jesus, and it's giving peace in the fact that he doesn't want to suffer, and he has very much vocalized that he is ready to go home. And it's at first was jarring and hard, but now after seeing the way he is, I would want to go too. Everyone knows that. So we have been praying over him that he goes in peace. Anyway, so that's kind of the first part. And then the second part is that these are my mom's parents, and they live in Ohio. They've been here since January. But they still have their house and everything in Ohio. So the next step is getting my grandma back up there, getting everything in order, and moving her down in Texas where all of her kids are. I will say I have been so fortunate to not have to experience kind of this phase of life or this process up until now. This is the first time that I've seen it up close and happening, and it's pretty much the worst watching a parent lose a parent. So anyways, we appreciate all of the prayers and the messages. It's like a fine line of talking about this stuff publicly on such a large platform and like not wanting to do that, but then also like knowing I believe there's so much power in prayer, and I know there's a ton of y'all here who want to pray, and so that's why I said something. And I think the prayer now is just peace, that it happens in peace. We know where he's going. I got back home yesterday and I told Mike, I'm like, it's weird to just go back to life. It's weird. I feel like that's the weirdest part. I've never experienced this process up close, and it's weird to go back, and it messes with your mind. I'm like, what am I doing that I don't want to do anymore? Because I'm going to stop it today. Like, life's too short, and it jacks with you, right? In a good way. I feel like, you see what's really important. So yeah, it's weird. But anyways, going back into my life, because that's what we have to do. We have to live our lives, right? We get one life. I have Viv. I'm about to go down and try to get some food down Viv, because she is not a breakfast eater. It is so hard, and I get her because I'm not either. But I'm like, you gotta grow. Like, I'm done. I'll get hungry eventually, but you need to grow. And then I have a design meeting from like noon to 3. So he's trying to hop back in, stay happy. What do you have? A carrot. Let me see your braid. Is it still in? Let me see your braid. Let me see your braid. Oh my goodness, it's still there. Look at this countertop.
It's cookie making countertop.
That is bad. This is what happens when you don't wipe the kitchen down at night.
Mommy?
It just stays here to keep building. Yes.
Mommy,
Yes.
please see Daddy's carrot. Daddy's cookie.
Where's Daddy's cookie? I think he ate it all.
Daddy, do you eat a cookie now?
Say yes.
Yeah, I ate it.
Oh,
I had breakfast with my sister-in-law, Paige, who has a almost 2-year-old. And she's pregnant with her second. And she was like, what did you do to learn like letters? And it took me back to whenever I worked so hard with Vaughn, so hard on letters. He knew all the things. And then Burke, and then there's Viv, the third child, who don't want to do nothing. So it made me remember there's this song on YouTube. It's called the ABC song. And it's a little obnoxious, but honestly not too bad in comparison to others. And it's just a way to get them interested into watching. I know it's like YouTube and some are like against that, but before like the wooden puzzles and whatnot, we watch a little bit of this video and it gets her excited. Anyways, the only reason I mention this is because I'm finishing up this dang blog post that I promised you guys last week so I can publish it tonight. And then she's going to watch a little bit of the ABC song while I finish up, and then we'll take it to like wooden puzzles and flashcards and study.